Once again, hi there, I'm Tony. Welcome along to my channel. If you're new around here, just hit subscribe underneath. The more the merrier, let's have a party. So today I'm going to let you know my thoughts on the National Running Show. I hope you've seen my video, a little tour of the show we did the other day. So later on I'm going to give you my thoughts on the show. Also go through one or two of the things that I purchased. You can't help but buy, can I? No, I didn't get new shoes. Not this time. But before that, let's talk training plans. Now we're into the spring training plans for the marathons that are coming up. Manchester, Brighton, London, to name but a few. Lots of you are into training plans. I've only got one thing to say about them, and that is they're not cast in stone. For me this weekend, we're going down to the running show. I didn't do my long run on Saturday or Sunday, totally missed it. But it's not a problem. It's not the end of the world, and it's not a disaster for my training. The training plan itself is a guide. It's there to get you from the start to the end of the marathon, but you don't have to stick to it religiously. So as I say, I missed the long run, but to compensate for it, I'm going to do extra things during the week. So I'm out now, heading towards the river on a wet and blustery day, 26-mile-an-hour winds. That makes it interesting. So I'm off to run by the river. Normally this time of the week, I'll be doing a 3-4 mile run. So because I missed the long run, I'm going to step this up and do a 7 to 8 mile run. So that'll be right. We're still getting the miles done. We're just not doing it on the day the plan says, because it's a guide. It's not set in stone. So if you miss any of your sessions off your plan, don't worry about it. You'll still be able to complete that race that you're working towards. Trust me and trust your plan. Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tony. Thank you very much indeed for being there. I'm sorry, it's been a week since the last video because just like you, real life gets in the way. We've had some illness in the family, I've had hospital appointments, and things get in the way, don't they? So we're a little bit behind, but that's not going to put us off. So in this video today, I'm just going to quickly catch you up on what I've been up to training wise. We've got all the marathons on the way. London Marathon in April is the one we're building up for, so I'll tell you all about the training. Also update you on Red January, how that went. Also show you one or two of the things I got from the National Running Show, and also my quick update on my feelings about the running show. So firstly, the National Running Show in Birmingham, it was a couple of weekends ago now. I've actually had a really great time. If you've never been to one of these shows, I suggest that you put it in your calendar for next January. The dates are already up, they're already selling tickets for next January. And if you can't wait that long, there's one in London in the summer as well. So you could get yourself down to that. Now, what did I think of this show? Well, it's the first time I've been to the National Running Show. I've been to expos at marathons before, so had a rough idea of what to expect. And what can I say, in Birmingham, absolutely brilliant. 2 halls taken over, all to do with running, road running, marathons, ultras. They're all there, all represented. Some great speakers as well. We went down for the Sunday. To be honest, we thought we'd only go for a couple of hours. We spent just under 5 hours there, and we had a great time. Lots to see, lots about shoes, lots of shoes obviously, clothing, camel packs, nutrition, lots on nutrition, not just nutrition and food whilst you're running, but things to get you prepared for marathon and long distance running as well. So lots to see. As I say, lots about clothing, lots of marathons that represented there themselves trying to get you to sign up, and lots of medals to look at, lots of bling to have a look at. So it was a really good day. We had the grandkids with us as well, and you know what, they enjoyed it as well. There was a little running track there, the kids were belting up and down that track. It was a fantastic day. We really did enjoy it. So I'll be getting my tickets for next year, so I recommend that you do as well. One thing I have heard is the shoe prices were normal prices. You know, you'd be expecting something like that. There might be a few discounts, but most of the prices were roughly what you'd pay from the manufacturer anyway. So that was a little bit of a downside. There weren't any, should we say, real bargains to be had. But so, my thoughts, running show, national running show, thumbs up from me. Say I did buy a few things there, so I'll quickly round up what I bought, because you know I'm a sucker for a bargain, and to be honest, it was a good chance to stock up on some of the stuff I use. One of the things that I do use before a marathon or a long race is the Beat It shots. Not everybody's cup of tea, because you open it up and you think it's going to taste like Vinto, and it doesn't. It's got a very earthy taste to it. It's something that you've definitely got to get accustomed to. But it's full of nitrates, and it helps your circulation and oxygen flow around the blood leading up to a race. So if you take it for 5 days beforehand, 1 shot every day, and 1 on race day as well, to me, I found it really does help. So I managed to get 15 of these at a really good price on the day of the show. So I stocked up on my beetroot shots. And little tip, if you are on these, put them in the fridge, get them nice and cold, boom, 1 shot, like you would do with your Zambucas, boom, straight down. The taste isn't brilliant, but you'll get used to it. So I bought some of those, and while I was there buying those, they gave me a box of beetroot flapjacks as well, which was great. That was a nice freebie to get off them. There was 24 in here, but there's 3 now. So it's been a week, and it wasn't all me. I actually took it to my running club on Wednesday, and we were giving them out, and people were trying it, and they're quite nice. Not bad for a freebie. Now, what else did I buy at the running show? Chafe free, a little bit of underwear, boxer shorts, because no. Chafe free underwear, it's got to be done. Managed to get these in a multi-buy deal, so very happy with that. What else was there? Oh, the other thing that I did buy that is a game changer for me. I use gels during the long runs and during marathons, generally using the SIS gels, the energy gels, particularly the orange one is the one that goes with me. But I came across a gel, you've probably seen these, the ones that Kipchoge uses, the Morton gels. Now, I was given a sample of one of these, and I must admit it was a game changer for me. You know, with your SIS and your High Five and what have you, the gels are like a syrup, aren't they? A very sweet, artificial flavoured syrup. They're an acquired taste. You find the one you like and you can go for it. But I tried these Morton gels. There's no flavour to them at all. It's just a gel. It's not a syrup. It's a gel. It's a thick gel, and you have to swallow it. It doesn't go down like the syrup. You have to. It is different to a syrup, but this is a game changer for me because there's no taste to it, which is fantastic. So when you're 3.5 hours into a marathon and you just can't stomach another sickly gel, these look like they'll be the thing for you because there's no taste, and it was really, really nice. And not only that, they throw in the caffeine one as well, which is always good for a buzz. Being a coffee drinker, I miss my caffeine when I'm out on a long run. So the Morton caffeine gels looks like that's going to be the game changer for me. Not the cheapest in the world. If you're looking at an SIS gel, you're probably talking about £1 to £1.60, depending if they're on offer somewhere. But these Morton gels are nearer £3 each. So they will be exclusively for the marathons and for the very long runs. But for me, these are going to be a game changer. So that's what I spent my money on at the National Running Show. It's February, and as you know, I was doing Red January, which was run every day. Now, how do I feel after the month? I feel fantastic. I thought it was really great. It was very good for motivating and focusing on running, because you were making sure you're getting out every day and doing those runs. Now, I'm a big believer in rest. It is one of the key aspects to good running. It's your consistency, it's being regimented, and it's getting the rest as well. So which is quite hard when you're running every day. But what I was doing was, on a rest day, was just running 1 or 2 miles just to get the legs turning over, but not to actually go out there and go for it, but just to gently run. And it seemed to work for me. As I say, Red January, it did focus me, and I had a really good time running every day. Now, am I going to continue with Red January into Red February? No. I'm going back to having at least 1 rest day a week. I used to run 3 times a week, but I'm going to up the game now, because I am, after that 3:20 marathon time, I do want to get qualified for the Boston Marathon, so I do want to get my time down to that. And the only way I'm going to do that is to be very regimented and very consistent in my running. So instead of running 3 times a week, we're going to be running 5-6 times every week, and having 1 complete rest day. I think that is crucial, having that 1 complete rest day. So yeah, 5 to 6 days a week, and we're really going to shuffle it up and be doing different things. But on the whole, Red January, good experience for me. Yes, would it be a good experience for you? Only you would know, so why not give it a go? So as I said earlier on, we're coming up to the marathon time. We're getting in full swing on the training now, and I'm going to be looking to do 5-6 sessions a week. So what I'm planning on doing is the long run on Sunday, obviously, getting the 15 miles plus in every Sunday. Monday should be out with the club, getting at least 4 miles done, belting around Stanley Park in Blackpool. Tuesday is going to be my interval session day, so that's either going to be hitting intervals on the treadmill, or if we've got a nice day, probably outside and do some timed intervals. But Tuesday is going to be my interval day. Wednesday we're out with the club again, running around Stanley Park. That's going to be more of a tempo run, 4 to 6 miles. Tempo run, nice easy run for me. On Thursday, that's going to be my hill repeat. Going to get out onto the promenade in Blackpool, where there is some quite steep slopes down to the promenade. So we're going to be doing hill repeats on those. That's going to be a Thursday. Friday, I'm going to get in at least a 6 mile to 10 mile run every Friday, and then Saturday, that's going to be my rest day. So that's how I'm planning at the moment. So I'd say that's just a quick update on how things are going for me. How are things going for you? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know how your training's going. If you did enjoy the running show or didn't enjoy the running show, let me know about that in the comments below as well. And if you want to see more of it, if you just click the little button thingy above my head, you can go to see the video that I did on the running show and my interview with Chris Ford from 40 Runs as well. So you can go and watch that if you haven't already done so. Anyway, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to watch this video. If you are new and you haven't subscribed, now's the time to do it. Button below, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and then you'll get notified when I put up some new videos. So in the meantime, thank you very much for being out there. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will hopefully see you again soon. I'll update you shortly on my progress as I aim for that 3:20 marathon time. See you again soon. Bye.